visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
About to tear the roof off.
Time to change it up and get your mojo back.
From 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's the thing about MP. He loves the challenge. We've already seen how he can raise his game in this kind of a situation. I know he's more than fired up for this contest.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Champagnie in at the 3. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Shot clock at 6. Basket good.
Dangerous score from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Talked to Will Hardy a little while ago. Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox, and Coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said, we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. We know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. For 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. This time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Dub the pass to Sexton. No good with the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. The wide open look here for Fox. Good on the three-point shot. Fox has got 5 points so far.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Sexton's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Champagnie. 9 points last game out. Johnson outside. Pass to Champagnie. Clock at 6. The kick out to Fox. They get the rebound. Here's Champagnie. Here's the 3. Another miss by Fox. Outside, George. Lets the 3 fly. Dub, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting drag has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Fifth on the list, Donovan Clingan.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fox from outside, nailed from three-point land. Fox has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
The Jazz with another miss. Spurs leading by 3. Wembanyama passes to Champagnie. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And he's good on the second.
Taking 3 shots.
And he makes all 3.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Dub. Markkanen a screen on Fox. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Castle. Utah shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Midway through the season now, RJ, how important is a team's rhythm at this point of the season?
You need to have your set schedule and routine. Things that keep you grounded and let you go about your business on the court.
Jazz trail by 4. Fox with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Wembanyama, no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Dub. Guarded by Fox. Dub, the pass to Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Sexton for 3. San Antonio with the rebound.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Good on the shot.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
There's the pick. Here's Dub. Drills the three-pointer. Dub's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Castle. No scoring in this one. And Fox gets it to go.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Pass to Clingan. Here's Dub. He has 5. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And we got a hot story coming out of Brooklyn. And who else but Shams Charania with all the news. All right, Shams, what's going on with the Nets?
Thank you, Kevin. They had been looking to make a deal for DeJounte Murray and finally pulled it off. I'm told his scoring and his ability to pester ball handlers made him very appealing to this team. Their hope is that he'll be a natural fit in the lineup.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
For the Spurs leading by 18. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at them now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
They've got Sexton. Bringing his out there with Williams. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Dub in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Dub, following the bucket by the Spurs. Puts up a deep 3. Campbell grabs the board.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now here's Williams. Here's Castle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Jazz trail by 21. Pass to Klingon. Jazz passing it around. Klingon the screen for Williams. And the Jazz another three.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
The Spurs have gone on ice 3 of 3 to start the second. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, Dub in that last game against the Knicks made a big difference. He finished with 19 points, and he capitalized quite a few times from distance, which was huge. Once again, he got into a rhythm, and there was nothing anybody could do to stop him. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
Oh, I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
To the paint. Williams passes to Dub. Let's go. Rebound by Williams.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And some changes here for the Spurs. Champagne's checked in, and it's Fox in for Grayson Allen. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside Williams. Fires the three. Fox, no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Dub. The Jazz with another miss.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Williams. Swiped away. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. George with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Break every year. Injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Here's Champagnie. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Hauser the pass to Champagnie. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Fox sinks the triple. Fox has got 20 points.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Castle. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into it.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing you already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Now for an update on John Collins' injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Utah's head athletic trainer gave me an update. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, He's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Now here's Williams. They set the pick. He tries for three. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Sexton against Fox. Pass to Castle. Fox with it. The tray. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Dub, guarded by Fox. The three from George. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Dub. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Henry Markkanen's checked in for Williams. Spurs also with the sub. Allen's checked in for Castle. Now, here's Fox. 17 points for him last game against Boston. And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the San Antonio Spurs. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We come back right after this.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously first is me.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Utah Jazz. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Castle is out there with Fox, and it's Champagnie in at the 3. Spurs leading by 14. Johnson outside. Pass to Castle. Spurs passing it around. That 3 off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. They get it back, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Fox passes to Johnson. Fox looking it over. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Fox has got 37.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Over to the wing. There's the triple. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Again, the Spurs good for 2.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Jazz trail by 18. Markkanen inside the line. Another miss by Utah. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Kicks it out to Johnson, and there's the foul. It'll go on Dub. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Fox against Markkanen. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. With his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton. David to deal with, no question. EA thanks. Here's Castle. No good on the triple. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Sexton for 3. Here's Dub. Klops in the layup for 2. Dub's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day. And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
3-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. Champagne's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson dishes to Fox. Clingan with the steal. Here's Dub. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. 16 points for Dub.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
To the middle. Outside for Sexton. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Johnson can't hit.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Clingan with the jam.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And here's Johnson outside. Cans it from downtown. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
A point of emphasis for Johnson, knowing he needs to keep taking and making threes.
The Jazz making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Here's Dub. He's got 16. To the wing on the left. Williams kicks to George. And a miss there on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Knocked away. Here's Dub. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys.
Jazz trail by 11. Here's George. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Spurs shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Johnson outside for the 3, and Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Champagnie. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
For the Jazz, Markkanen comes in for Williams, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for George. And San Antonio with the change here too. Hauser's checked in, Dub, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dub's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz trail by 10. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Sexton. A rebound by the Spurs. 22 is their biggest lead.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
Markkanen inside the line. San Antonio with the rebound. Castle's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Clarkson for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Fox passes to Hauser. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Johnson outside. Pass to Castle. Here's Hauser. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Hauser's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Dub the pass to Sexton. Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Klingon. Good defense by Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 15.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child.
Nobody near Allen. No good on the quick 3. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Klingon, then it's Dub, and it's George in at the shooting guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Dub, no good.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Outside, Fox. Allen for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 21.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You got to at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Fox with plenty of space. And it's San Antonio with another.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Sexton, and that one's on target from the wing.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Outside, Fox. The first free throw is good.
What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The Jazz working the ball around now. And here's George for three. San Antonio with the rebound. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. That's good from Allen. On the assist by Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
Do not discount how much Fox's playmaking means to this team. He is the floor general.
Here's Tubb. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tubb. That's his 5th foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Fox with it. George picks him up. Johnson outside. Back to Fox. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Fox has got 44.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They set the pick. Here's Tubb. A 3-pointer off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Williams. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. Castle comes in for Fox. Pass to Castle. From the line. That's good on the jump shot. Castle's got 19 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Sexton. The teardrop falls in.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
Now here's Johnson from downtown. And Klingon pulls it down.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And the 3-ball is good.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Here's Castle. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
Wembanyama, a screen on George. Here's Castle. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jazz trail by 19. Tubb offline with his 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tubb. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was...
Just got to tighten up and get him next time. Yeah,
Man, y'all better win tonight, or some of us might need new jobs.